you're a competitive guy. Tom Brady is Tom Brady. But do you feel you're a better analyst than Tom Brady?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful now. Careful. Listen, and I hope Tom would
Can
say the
you
same
answer
thing,
that?
but you got to
Can you?
feel like I feel like if you're playing quarterback or if you're going to compete at anything, you got to feel like you're the best, or you
Okay.
shouldn't be doing it, in my opinion. But that's just the way I was reared. That's just kind of the way we grew up. When you step into the booth, you step in between the white lines, you step on the court, you're the baddest dude out there. And if you don't think like that, it's not going to go well, and it's not even worth your time. So, of course, I think, you know, I can do this better than anybody. But I'm sure Troy Aikman thinks that. I'm sure Tom Brady thinks that, and they're all really, really good. And at the end of the day, too, when it comes to this announcing game, it's a little different than as a quarterback, you have a record next to your name, you have a completion percentage, you throw for yards, touchdowns, you get all these stats. Was an announcer, you get a bunch of opinions about either you're good or not. Well, what makes you good? I don't know. You might like chocolate ice cream. I might like vanilla ice cream. We both think they're good. So, you know what I mean? So it's pretty subjective when you
Yeah.
get to the announcing stuff. The thing that I do appreciate though, and this is kind of a Fox thing that I've really, leaned into and looked up and kind of researched, but like when McMillan and Madden and all these old school broadcasters were together on the Fox team, they would collaborate because what happens is you have crossover tape. So think about it. You have a 16 to 18 game season and you call the New Orleans Saints week 2, and then you have the New Orleans Saints at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers week 18. Well, if you haven't seen New Orleans for 16 weeks, that is a completely different ball club. And those narratives going into week 2 have changed in week 18. So it was interesting before the last game of the season, we're together actually in the same place by happenstance. But I see Tom and he's working out, I'm working out. And he's like, hey, I got the Saints. You just called their game this past weekend in New Orleans. What's the word? Talk to me about him a little bit. You had him versus the Commanders. Boom. Now he's got the Commanders. So we're just talking and sharing ideas and stuff. And hey, man, here's what I saw. Here's where I think they got to get better. Here's what they're having problems with. Here's what they do really well. And this to me is their formula to win. So when you watch the tape, I'd keep an eye on stuff like that. And he does the same thing in back
All
and
right. Well,
forth. Me
that's
and
well and
Vilma.
good. But who can bench more between you and Tom Brady?
Who could bench more?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know.
No, he's all about
Yeah, he's not a big
elasticity.
like bench. Yeah, he's not a big pliability, all the bands and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll tell
yeah.
you what, he was getting it in that workout though, bro. I walked into the gym and I was like, I need a stretch. I just got off a flight. I had just arrived. I walked in with a pizza and sandals, and my man's over there like full Billy Blanks, like Tybo, like going 100 miles an hour. I was like, whoa. And then I finally realized it was him. I was like, who is this guy? Like, what are we doing? Oh, sorry. Got it. What's up, dude?
Does Tom have a
This
bunch
is
of
really
guys
funny.
around him that they remind him how great he looks? Like,
No,
oh,
no,
that's
no. He's got a good group of people. And, the trainer, I'm over there just thinking back to my old workouts. Like, yeah, I think I'm supposed to do
and
this
that's why
now.
you weigh 242, Mark. You weigh,
Easy, coach. We're not body
but
shaming here. We're not body shaming. This is not
okay,
a dad bod. This is a father figure. Okay.
yeah, that's hot.